What's up, guys? Chris Chavez with CITIUS Mag here in Austin, Texas. It is just after 9 a.m., 88 degrees right now. We're gonna hit a high of 103, but we're here to get a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to be America's best discus thrower, the Olympic gold medalist Valarie Allman, getting ready for the World Championships in Budapest. Let's see what it takes.
So much of throwing is a rhythmical timing, like magic moment. And it really starts with like months and weeks of preparation. When you have adrenaline, when you have tension, it's so easy for that timing and that tension to just slightly change. And when you walk into the ring, you want to feel like you know exactly what you're going to do at the back of your hand. You can have maybe one thought that you're really trying to work on, but so much of it is just execution.
Super active and dynamic to the middle. Honestly, one of the best you've been to the middle, setting it up wise. But then at the front, it's like a lot longer, more patient. Yeah. You have good tension, I can tell. Showing off a little bit, I feel. But
last year was your first year coming into, a regular season as the Olympic champion. What changed in your life since Tokyo?
I mean, I think that question is sometimes like hard to answer because it was also my first time coming to a season as earning any kind of medal at a major championship. And to have it be Olympic gold was really special, and I think it took a season to figure out how to view that properly as part of my identity, as part of my confidence, as part of figuring out what are my next set of goals that I would feel proud of but also are attainable. Now looking back, I wish I wouldn't have put so much pressure on myself to feel like you can just top an Olympic gold. But I now do feel that like it means a lot to me to know that when the moment comes, I can execute. I've done it before, and I want to do it again. My coach, Zebulon Zion, is definitely the mastermind behind the technique that I do. He saw potential in me way before I ever saw it in myself. We started working together in 2017. I had just finished my junior year in college and he came in at Stanford. And at the time I thought like I had done some okay stuff in the NCAA, but the way that he approaches training and speaks about it and believes in his athletes, I just bought in right away to kind of his vision of the throw, and it's definitely evolved in a way that like I totally respect and honor what he wants to see in the technique, but it's more that I have to take ownership of like how do I try to like exaggerate things when they're so minute, right? Because it is hard to feel such small differences, but they feel so big when you've done the same thing for so long. So I feel really proud of our partnership and incredibly grateful for everything he's done to get me to here.
wow, obviously a bit split. Did you feel it?
Yeah, I felt it.
But I mean, you had great tension and it went far. So we got to get that right going, just like you did, into a high left and then stay on it. Yep. Okay, now you're just showing off. I mean, I really like that. How'd it feel?
For so much of my career, I never was a champion. It really took over a decade in the sport to like achieve what I wanted. I mean, the highest my NCAA finish was 3rd, and that was like exciting, but also tough to like come so close and not do it. And to now have achieved something so special and also have goals of repeating and doing it again and pushing the standard, I do feel sometimes that external sense of like, okay, Val, like you got to do it, you know, like if you want to be that person, you have to be able to do it when it matters.
When you walked off the track with that 3rd place finish at NCAAs, if this Valarie would have found that athlete and told her what would happen in the rest of her career, how much of a surprise would that have been?
She would have been shocked, totally shocked. I mean, I think at that point I had no aspirations to be a professional athlete. I think she would have been mostly proud of the fact that like she picked a path and really fought to like devote herself to it, and it yielding something so special would totally have blown her brains, you know, in that moment of defeat, that moment of coming so close to something that she thought was like the biggest goal, right, that she had worked towards. To know that there was so much more in the story, I think is pretty special.